how it's a means of communication.
Yeah, New York is a Halloween party. And people aren't
Everyone's in
really what they
costume
seem. And they're blowing it up. They're being
Playing a part.
ridiculous.
Yeah, being ridiculous.
It's a ridiculous city.
He just happened to become president, and that's the way it is. You ever been on a cruise, Gavin?
I was on a Mickey Mouse cruise, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. I fucking hate cruises.
The kids weren't cute. Little children weren't groomable.
I wrote a whole article about it, which I almost got murdered for because
shit,
Disney fans are fucking.
Oh, they're rabid.
They're rabid. But where to begin?
Right.
First of all, it sounds like you're in a jumbo jet when you sleep. The only way I could sleep was to pretend I'm a billionaire who owns my own private jet.
And you were,
and I'm sleeping in. Yeah, I'm flying to Puerto Vallarta.
Isn't that something?
It's so fucking loud.
I'm trying to think if I know you hear like a hum.
Hum?
There is the water, but unless you're kind of near the water, you won't hear like the.
I was near the water.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was in a piston. I was in the fucking engine room.
On the upper decks?
No.
Oh, Gav.
Sorry. So I guess it's not noisy in the upper decks?
The ship. No, those are the good decks, the upper.
Well, I had 5 people I had to pay for. I cheaped out a little bit.
That's a problem.
But also, the people who are attracted to cruises are the most boring, unadventurous people alive.
Really?
There's like guys in a Rascal who like 200.
Yeah.
200. Fucking 400-pound people, and they drive to the little screen that shows where the boat is, and they just look at it, like in the hallway.
Is that the common everyday cruise person?
Here's more, okay?
Please.
My wife gets a drink, and
of course.
No one.
I'm teasing. It's a terrible Indian joke.
And she's getting the woman in front of her. It's probably noon. Gets a margarita, and my wife, striking conversation, goes, "Oh, I think I'll get one too. It's 5 o'clock somewhere."
Oh, there you go.
And the woman goes,
"Oh,
like my wife's not black."
Why are you running from?
I almost use a racial epithet.
A joke.
She looks like a gook. The squaws look like gooks, so you could imagine that
kind of Asian,
maybe Hispanic,
sure,
maybe she's a servant,
right?
But she's still buying a drink. Do you hate Hispanic servants?
And what does it take to go? I hear you.
Exactly.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe somewhere, or even just like. But the woman was like, "You raped my children."
Meanwhile, it was the other way around. In history.
So then I go, and the lawn chairs are like touching. So I guess I'm going to go lie down on the pool deck. Oh, so I'm going to bed with men. Like I'm getting into bed with men. So I flap out my towel.
So when your lounge chairs are too close together and a guy is there, you're in bed with a man.
I'm in bed with a man. I'm this far on both sides with men.
Right, with other men.
I'm about to get into an orgy.
Big hairy hobbit feet rubbing together.
Oh, I'm looking. If I look down at my feet, I see his feet. Our baby toes are touching because it's been like this.
It's like toenail fungus.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So as I lay out my towel, we have to acknowledge what's going on here. This is very intimate. So I'm just like, "Hey guys," something like that, and both guys on the other side of me just go, "Ooh." And I'm like, "Do I have?
You're on cunt.
Do I have a swastika tattoo?
What? Yeah. What? Not welcome. You took your shirt off. Yeah. What? So it's Disney. So this is
Disney.
Primarily for the kids.
Yes.
All right. See, there's your problem. And I get it. You got kids. You're taking them on the Disney cruise.
I'll tell you what. Sorry to interrupt, but
no, please.
Get off
at a discussion.
We get off at St. Martin, and
beautiful place.
I love St. Martin.
I love St. Martin. Yes.
And you're supposed to just like go to the jewelry stores, buy tons of jewelry, and get back in the fucking ship. So we get a taxi, we go to some beach, and the beauty of St. Martin is it's like kind of grubby French.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
Yeah. But I like that.
You sound very scent of a woman.
Shacks with
it's like
painted pastel blues. And
right. It's like cheeseburgers and beer and wine.
I love that shit.
And the beach was super long, and the kids were having a fucking amazing time. They were very young at the time. I only had 2, and they were like 6 and 4. And I'm like, I said to my wife, I go, why didn't we just come here?
Yeah, a lot of people say that when they go to St.
What are we
Martin
doing?
on a cruise. Why didn't we just come to fucking St. Martin?
Which we did, by the way, like 5 years in a row after that.
After
We
that.
stopped going on cruises.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why we were sitting in this fucking
The 5 o'clock
moving
summer
hotel.
joke works so much better on St. Martin than on the ship.
Il y a 5 heures de demi, quelqu'un place.
It is 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh.
But it was, and by the end, I was so fucking pissed off and it's so mad. The only people I could hang out with, by the way, no one drank. So I would hang out with the staff.
Yeah,
Like at 10 p.m. I remember being like in the submarine catacombs. Like, hey, Eddie, that I ended up befriending the staff.
The giant pistons are running. Gavin's down there fucking for a shot. He's shoveling coal into Mickey's mouth with the furnace.
The bars were empty. There was no one in the bars. But
so there were bars.
there was one
thought it
Mickey
was like-
Mouse shaped bar, yeah.
I thought it was like no drinking on the ship.
No,
at
the
all.
drinking was I gave $1,500 as like a deposit for my
Yeah.
drinks. It was gone in 3 days.
Yeah.
So that was alarming. But at the end, we're watching some like Mickey Mouse thing. And I'm sitting there going, this was such a waste of $10,000. And the guy next to me, I guess I had a Mickey Mouse shirt on. The guy's like, you like Disney? You like Mickey? And I go, not anymore. And he was upset.
He was upset.
Yeah, I heard him. But now
Time to kill Mickey somewhere.
you do a whole different universe. You do a gambling thing on the
yes.
top floor.
I do a cruise. Either Norwegian Cruise Lines is good, but Royal Caribbean is fucking awesome. Like that is, and we've been doing that with family, like literally long enough ago where my mom and Sal would go on, and my aunt and uncles and everything, and we would do a big family thing. We would get all the rooms on a deck, an entire deck up top. As you go up on the ship, the decks get kind of smaller, so you get all the way up top, and they have their own area where you get your own pool, you get your own jacuzzi.
Were you paying the bill for all this?
No, they pay. I would pay for my suite, which had to be like, I'm not gonna fucking get one of the little steerage fucking rooms in the bilge.
Me down with the McInneses.
Fucking, just out there with the McInnes. It's like the Titanic. You go down with the Irish and the fucking Scottish, and they're just doing that fucking roundy round dance. We're upstairs. Oh, I'll see you for cigars and brandy.
I spent $10,000 to be in that shithole.
I can't imagine a Disney cruise being cheap. It's not going to be anything Disney isn't cheap. But I'd get a nice suite, and gambling, the casino it was fucking awesome, and then drinks constantly. I'd wake up and get first. Here's another thing you got to do: grease that fucking butler.
Oh, that
first.
makes sense. Yeah,
We had the butler. They don't know if you're going to be a cheap fuck at the end of the fucking thing. Tip them the first day you're up there.
Great idea.
And I grab like $1,000, and I go, boom. There you go. They can't
wait.
be in your room
$1,000
enough.
tip from day one.
Oh yeah, $1,000. I fucking lay it on them, and they will not. It almost gets annoying for how attentive they are at that point. I go. I would like prosciutto and cantaloupe every morning, put on my table in my suite. Yes, Mr. Cumia. Mr. Anthony, actually. Mr. Anthony, yes, whatever you want. And every day, prosciutto and fucking melon is there. And anything I need. Oh, I'd like to do one of the excursions. I didn't sign up for it or anything. Don't worry. You don't have to sign up for anything. What do you want to do? Me and my chick want to take ATVs to the fucking, to the fucking Aztec pyramid. We did that once. just hopped on ATVs, bang, gang, 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 through this jungle to some Aztec pyramid thing. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. Drop it back off, get back to the boat. Mr. Anthony, get to the casino. Mr. Anthony, how you fuck? And all it takes is a fuckload of money. That's it. All it takes. But that's a whole different experience.
Well, that $1,000 is not so crazy. I mean, I spent 10 times, literally 10 times that.
My rooms and everything, literally $20,000. I paid $20,000 for me and my chick to have a, but it was like 2 floors.
Oh my God.
There was a staircase. The bedroom was upstairs. Downstairs is a whole nother suite. The balcony outside was the entire corner of the ship. Like, was my personal fucking balcony. It was insanity. And it was great.
Did you and your girlfriend make love during that trip?
Oh, yeah. We did some of that fucking.
Did you have a big fucking dick?
No, I was going out with a girl with very little tits at the time. It was, Stetton, Melissa Stetton, the model girl. She had very little tits. But it was fun.
Yeah.
She was fun. We had a good time. We didn't argue.
Yeah, we're going to go to Jamaica next month, rent a house.
Yeah,